What's up, Brody Upholstery? Got another impromptu video about double rubs abrasion test. Alicia and I were in the office and she said, I have a dumb question. What exactly is the double rubs or the abrasion test? And so I thought I would share with you this little spot on the back of a color chart that will often say abrasion number 8 cotton duct 1,500,000 DBL rubs, double rubs. That's what that stands for. So basically what they do is when a new vinyl comes out, like this here Spirit Ginger Snap, they'll take and put it on this machine that has a little cotton duct on the end, and it goes like this. And it's on a clicker, and every time it counts 1, 2, 3, actually I guess it was a double rub, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this thing will just go like this for days and weeks and however long. And as soon as it starts to show a little bit of wear, then they stop the test and check the clicker, and then that's what they do is they market it on the back of the color chart. And this supposedly is supposed to be a way for us to tell what is going to last longer and what is going to wear out faster. Now, this isn't always true. I don't completely believe these tests. And this was told to me by a vinyl supplier long ago. He could have been wrong. He said it was when it starts to show a little bit of wear. Maybe it's longer. Maybe it's when the thing wears through to the fabric backing. I'm not exactly sure. But whatever the test is, it's an industry standard and everybody goes by that same amount of double rubs or the abrasion test or whatever you want to call it. So I would say, like, what's normal, right? What's a normal double rub test? I could tell you that Color Guard back in the day when I started out, it was 500,000 double rubs, and Spirit was 250. These are the benchmark materials. Then Olympus came out, and that is like an imitation of Spirit, and they were claiming that they had 1 million double rubs, and it was touted to be the best. So what we do is we go to the gym, and there's a machine called the Roman chair machine, and in order to work out in the machine, you have to have a smile on your face, right? And then your elbows go, I guess you have a neck normally, so disregard that. My guy doesn't have a neck. Here you go, shoulders. Actually, this will be his body. How about? Normally there's a back pad. And you put your elbows there and you lift your knees up, and it's an abdominal workout, right? And you can't use one pad at a time. This is why we test on the Roman chair. Anytime there's a new vinyl, we always test on the Roman chair because you can't use it with one hand. So we'll put Color Guard on the right arm because right-handed people have a tendency to subconsciously somehow put more weight on the right arm. I don't even know how that works. But then we'll put like Olympus or Spirit on the left arm. And then you put a date either on a piece of tape or on Sharpie on the back of the wood. And then I actually was even emailing the fact that I did a test to the office. And then I think we put it in the customer's Google Notes. And I don't even know, we might even put it in an album because, or even a QuickBooks thing. The point is, we've done a lot of tests where we started the test and then nobody ever told me the results, right? We didn't document that a test was going on. So then I started writing like, call Justin, if you do this pad, call me, and putting the information all over planet Earth so people would run into it. Sometimes I'll put the name like LA Fitness Tukwila, Roman chair test. Or whatever is important in the subject line of contact. Anyway, what we found out was that Olympus was stronger than Spirit, but it was not stronger than Color Guard. So how in the world could 1 million double rubs not beat 500,000? Because I don't totally trust the test. Like, it's a good place to start, and sometimes it's the only thing you got to go off of. But what happened later on down the road is Color Guard changed the back of their color chart and started saying, oh yeah, ours is actually 1 million now as well. And then next thing you know, Olympus started saying, oh, ours is 1.5 million. And that chart we just saw there was 1.5 million. And guess what changed on these vinyls? Not a damn thing. Nothing seemed to change. At least the way they feel, the way they look. It's very possible that they might have changed something with, see that right there? Beauty Guard. This is their top coat. So they spray this Beauty Guard on top of this stuff at the factory, and that's what gives it its resiliency. And Color Guard, let's see, Color Guard has something going on similar to that. Theirs is called Prefix. So it's Boltiflex contract upholstery with Prefix. The Prefix is the coating, the clear coating on there. And let's see what they call it. They call it, having a hard time finding anything on here. Do you see it on here? Performance. Interesting. This is the first time I've gone to look for it and not seen it. Crazy. Well, wild. Believe me, it's somewhere. Somewhere they have it. So that's kind of the idea. If some shitty materials would be like Keystone makes Jackson and Revolution. And one of them, I don't remember which one's which, but one of them only has 50,000 double rubs, and I think the other one has like 500 or less. So these materials suck. A lot of our competition uses these because they're cheaper, and then it wears out faster, and then they can go reupholster the booth faster. But since we use better stuff, you know, it lasts longer, and we don't get back to the restaurant as quickly. But what happens is our customer, if they ever go to these type of people, they call us back and they're like, yeah, yours lasts way longer. So that's kind of one way we retain more customers than everybody else, is we use the better material. Now, when it comes to fabric, the double rubs are a lot less. They're normally around 100,000 double rubs for fabric. We saw one today was 40,000, which I thought was pretty terrible. They might get up to 250. I don't know. We don't do as much fabric here in this company, but I think out of the 8 fabrics we looked at, we saw a couple. One I think was, what was it, 120? We saw one at 120. The 40, we saw 50,000. So fabric, the abrasion test on fabric is going to be weaker than the vinyl. And that's about the extent that I know of it. If you learn anything new, let me know. And I'm always open to learning new things. Thanks.